So without further ado, it's Olivia Munn. When you started out on the scene, like, I remember thinking, like, wow, now there's a girl who's so cool and all the guys love her. Like, they want to be your best friend, they want to date you. Like, I'm such a girl's girl. All my best friends, you know, are girls and gays. And they're the best. But I've always wanted things to be very neutral. Like, it didn't feel like it was so girly no man could relate, or trying to pander to men when I am not a man, I am a girl. And ride that fine line. And I thought about it through the projects we've done all along. Adam Sandler and I talk about it all the time. How do we keep the balance here for men and women? How do we make a Charlie's Angels that's not like so man-hating? I've always appreciated women that everybody feels like they would be their friend, because that's how I live my life. And you've had a career that's accomplished that so beautifully.
Wow, thank you so much.
It's true.
Thank you. Well, you know, I've thought about that as well.
You have?
I mean, when you look at, I've looked at, you know, so many different scripts, and a lot of times the women are portrayed in like kind of a naggy way sometimes, or like that's, I had this thing that I decided at one point early in my career, like I only wanted to do projects where she would exist even if he didn't exist. You know, that it wasn't just his story, and I was like, I'd rather just play like a cashier in one moment, in one scene where she's really interesting and you can tell that she goes home and has a whole other life, than to be the lead with just his story. I also went in, I think that idea of like hating men and portraying that energy as well is it just creates the divide. I just think it's important to like lead with positivity.
You always came off to me like a woman who could handle themselves around men in a really interesting way without losing a sense of your own humor, femininity, or self.
Yeah,
that's what I loved about you.
Well, I think growing up with brothers is like, like my big brother was the one I like idolized the most. You know, I'm one of 5. I have 2 brothers. Yeah, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and my sisters were just really girly. Like for Christmas, they would get the hot roller set, and I would get a scooter. And
Me too. I was a tomboy. I collected like Matchbox cars, and I hung out with 4 boys, 2 sort of god brothers, and then their best friends, and they would teach me how to drive stick shift, and they would like push me and like.
Do you know how many people can't drive stick shift? I can too.
Thank you.
Yes,
and by the way,
many people can't.
Do you want to solve the texting and driving problem? Make every car a stick shift. Done. Try to text and drive a stick shift.
Impossible.
And you can't do it.
John, my husband, cannot drive a stick shift. I think he only learned to drive like in his 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
So I think that he was like just running around.
More public transit?
Yeah, public, and then also just walking everywhere.
Your husband, the great comedian John Mulaney. It doesn't get better. But he has publicly expressed how happy he is and how much his life has improved since he met you. I get it.
Oh,
I understand it. I totally see it.
Thank you so much.
Does he make you laugh?
He's the funniest guy. He just is I mean, he said something yesterday I cannot remember, but he just says funny things all of the time. You know, you are so beautiful too. By having this show and being you, being completely thoroughly you, when everybody's like, why is she touching everyone? You know?
Oh, I know, it's so embarrassing.
No, it's not, because it's like what you're putting out in the world, where a lot of us have things that are so curated, and we want people to see that we have everything under control. You're allowing people to be more vulnerable and to hold each other and to touch each other and to connect with people that we've just met with.
Thank you. And by the way, I could never be that person who's over here like, oh, really? That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I have to stop myself
really
from
nice
straddling.
When you and I don't.
It's true.
You can straddle. I don't.
love you.